Hello guys, biyahe muna saglit. Happy New Year sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much for staying with me through ups and downs. Riding, sometimes I cannot go out for some reasons. But you know what? Last year, we had faced a lot of challenges and trials. However, it was just like a roller coaster ride. It was a journey of tests, fun, friendship, decision-making, families, plans, health, job, or even our faith. We met different people in the community, and as well as meeting people through our friends. And by the way, guys, I was overwhelmed so much last year around November and December because I met people from social media like the motovloggers from the Philippines, such as Jawo, Boss Arch from 01 Moto, Lakwat Sera, Breezy, and other motovloggers who promoted the Race Power brand here in Thailand. And not that long after, few weeks, another group of motovloggers came, which Jawo was with them again, together with Team Katagumpay, Boss M, Hammerman, General Kamote TV, Motoronda, representing Team Graffiti, aka Cuadro de Alas. It was Pinoy Thailand edition Fernando Catani who led the 2 consecutive rides around Bangkok, which I wasn't able to join the first. However, the second set of rides around Bangkok was really a great experience and memories which I can treasure and thankful for. To have friends who are motorbikes enthusiasts and loves to ride whenever they need for relaxation or an outlet for bombarded by stress. There are several benefits in riding motorcycle, right? Motorbikes. I love motorbikes. You know, physical fitness. Motorcycling can improve balance, coordination, and core strength. It requires physical engagement, which can help maintain fitness levels. How about mental stimulation? Riding demands focus and concentration, helping to keep the mind sharp. It can also provide a sense of adventure and excitement, which is beneficial for mental health. How about social connections? Many motorcyclists join clubs like Philippine Motorcycle, BISDAC, and other clubs or groups, fostering social interactions and friendships. A lot of friends we can join with them even in our community. This can combat feelings of loneliness and isolation, often experienced in older age. Just like me. Yeah. But anyway, it helps also stress relief. Riding can be a great way to relieve stress and enjoy nature. The experience of riding can be meditative and calming. Independence. Motorcycling offers a sense of freedom and independence, allowing older riders to travel and explore. Not only older, but even those younger riders, allowing them to explore at their own pace. Every skill development, we can improve ourselves. We can still learn and develop new skills, whether it's mastering advanced riding techniques or understanding motorcycle maintenance. Community and events. Engaging in motorcycle rallies, even in charity rides can provide a sense of community and purpose. Accessibility. Motorcycles can be more affordable to operate than cars, making them an attractive option for those looking to maintain mobility without the cost associated with larger vehicles. Adventure and exploration. Riding allows for exploration of new places and experiences, which can be fulfilling and invigorating. Here in Thailand, I love to travel, but you know what? This is also a therapeutic benefits. The act of riding can be a therapeutic, providing a sense of accomplishment and joy that contributes overall well-being. Thus, these benefits are just there waiting for us to experience the beauty of riding around nature, meeting people, experience your capability to explore the world you live in. Expect the uncomfortable situations, but never forget to do our best every time we do something for others. Above all, always connect to our Almighty Father who sustains us when we feel we are consumed. Remember what the Bible had said in Lamentations 3:22. It is the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because His compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. The experience left an indelible mark on me. It taught me the importance of preparedness, the value of staying calm under pressure, and the resilience of the human spirit. I learned to appreciate the fragility of life and the power of nature. The ordeal also deepened my connection to myself, as I discovered hidden strengths I never knew I possessed. One of the most profound lessons I learned was the importance of letting go of control and let God takes all the full responsibility and control of our lives. In the face of adversity, I realized that clinging to expectations and plans was futile. Instead, I embraced the uncertainty and learned to adapt to the changing circumstances. This newfound flexibility has since benefited me in various aspects of my life. The experience also taught me the power of human kindness. The family and people whom I met and cared for me were a testament to the goodness of humanity. Their compassion and generosity restored my faith in people and inspired me to pay it forward. Looking back, I am grateful for the challenges I faced. They have shaped me into a stronger, more resilient person. The lessons I learned during that harrowing ordeal have become invaluable tools that I carry with me every day. Thank you so much, everyone. I really enjoy riding. Look at the places around you. I love riding. But let us always remember that we should also be careful while we are driving. Put on our riding gears, our helmets to protect us from the accidents. We should always remember that. I know most of us wanted to go around, most of us wanted to experience riding with friends. So, my friends, let us continue our passion and give time also for ourselves. Anyway, agad na ako magpara-English. Anyway, ano nga pala ang dahilan bakit tayo nagmumotor? Marami tayong dahilan. Katulad sa akin, gusto ko magmotor kasi parang nai-enjoy ko pag ako ay nasa motor, yung throttle. Pagka pinipiga ako na mabilis o mabagal, chill ride lang. Pero ano ba ang sabi ng iba? Bakit sila gustong magmotor? Meron nagsabi na nagsimula sila magmotor kasi napagod na daw mag-commute. Di ba? Yung iba naman kasi ang traffic. At yung iba naman ang sabi, it's a self-loving thing. I get to know myself better and what I am capable of, be it solo or with ride buddies, and simply enjoy the ride and the elements surrounding me, be it on a big or sub-bikes or on or off-road. Definitely a fulfilling, sabi niya, out of the, open, be it. I am happy or sad. I am free to just be. Making memories, cherishing each moment. One thing for sure, I go home naturally smiling, sabi niya. And when I get to see places, I realize how tiny I really am in this awesome world. So might as well enjoy life, diba? Enjoy lang talaga sa pagra-rides natin. Ano pa? Sabi nung iba kasi feeling ko para akong cowboy nakasakay sa kabayo. And sabi naman iba, hanggang ngayon actually, alam ko pa talaga kung bakit ako nagra-rides. Yung iba naman, self-expression daw yon, fun and thrill. At alam mo na, pang-relieve daw nga ng depression tulad ng sinabi ko nga kanina, anong benefits. So, depression and stress, every time mag-accelerate na siya ng motor, tayo, gumagaan yung pakiramdam Napakasarap sa pakiramdam. Basta, sabi ng iba, basta ako, Paps, feeling ko kasi pumopogi ako pag nakamotor. At para mas lalong pogi, dapat complete ang riding gears. Yan talaga importante. So, stress reliever, sabi ng iba, practically freedom. Ayan, nakakaramdam tayo ng freedom. So, mga Paps, mga kaibigan, maaari nating sabihin ang gusto nating sabihin sa loob ng helmet. Kahit anong sabihin natin yan sa loob ng helmet. Kausapin mo ang sarili mo tulad ng ginagawa natin. Minsan kumakanta tayo, may music tayo. So, kailangan natin na maging focus tayo sa ating dinaraanan. Kailangan natin may music. Kaya, sabi ng iba, meron daw tayong ginagawang paraan para makaiwas traffic. Kaya nagmumotor tayo. At tipid sa pamasahe, anytime pwede kang umalis, naranasan niyo yan na naghihintay kayo sa bus stop, napakahirap ng kalagayan. So kung kayo may pupuntahan, alam niyo na ang gagawin ninyo, di ba? Magko-commute, wala kayong motor. Ngayon, ang motor ay isang napakagandang at napakagaan sa pakiramdam na makarating ka agad sa iyong pupuntahan. Tulad ng itong dalawa kong anak na ito, dinala ko doon sa isang amusement water park, amusement area dito sa Bangkok, sa Siam Park dati ang pangalan nito. So sinama ko sila, nagmotor kami at enjoy naman kasi madaling access sa papunta doon sa inyong pupuntahan. Alam nyo na, ang mga kalsada dito sa Thailand, napakaganda rin naman magmotor. Maging probinsya man o sa city, ang sarap magmaneho. Kaya tingnan nyo naman yung pupuntahan namin yan. Kita nyo yan? Yan o. Ang ganda-ganda dyan. Nako. Yan lang dyan ang biggest wave pool. Guinness Book of Record yan. So, tingnan nyo naman. Kita nyo yan? Yan ang tinatawag na Bangkok World. Oh. So, paano ba yan? Hanggang dito na lang at arating na kami. Salamat sa mga kwentuhan natin. Ay, sana nag-enjoy kayo. Gusto niyo pumunta dito sa Bangkok World nito, sa Siam Park? Sabihin niyo lang sa akin at sasamahan ko kayo. Sige, maraming salamat. I really enjoy riding and hope ka-ride tayo. Yan guys. Andito na naman ako. Kinabit ko yung aking camera dyan sa likuran ko. Kita niyan para makita ko yung view kung ano ang itsura kapag nariyan ang camera sa likuran ko. Talagang sinulit ko yung although hindi naman kalayuan sa amin yung lugar na yan, sinulit ko lang talaga yung aking pagra-rides. Ang gamit ko nga pala guys, yan ay Fino, Yamaha Fino. Tagal na rin sa akin to. Mga siguro more than 15 years na rin itong ginagamit itong Fino na ito. Pinalitan ko na yung flarings niya kasi nabasag yung original niyan. Na-aksidente kami. Pero hindi naman siya ganun kalala. So, nabasag lang yung harapan na cover. Kasama ko yung aking friend nakaangkas sa akin. So, yung ginagamit ko ngayon yan, yung pa rin yun. Kaya pinalitan ko na yung body niya. Nag-enjoy ako dyan kasi kikita ko yung sarili ko, nagmamaneho ako. Enjoy ako dyan. Ang ganda ng kuha, di ba? Parang yun sa mga game. But anyway, yan ay pauwi na yan. Pagdating ko pa lang kanina, di ba, hinatid ko yung anak namin. So, ito naman yung pauwi. Yan, kinabit ko sa hulihan. At kinakabahan ako baka ako matanggal or bigla siyang lumiko or lumuwag yung kanyang bracket. Kaya once in a while sinisilip ko yan, tinitingnan ko yung shadow, tinitingnan ko dito sa bandang kanan ko kasi nakikita ko siya doon at saka sa side mirror ko din. Nakikita ko kung naroon pa. Yan, kinakapa ko yan, nakita nyo. Yan, nahawakan ko at in-adjust ko na rin. So, ang kamay ko, nakakapa ko kung nakapadiretso pa rin ba. Kaya sana yung maglalagay ng mga bracket pagka ganyan, pag meron kayong camera, ang gamit nyo dyan ay Insta360 nga pala, X3. So, yung ginagamit kong yan, bracket na yan, ay kinuha ko doon sa aking isang motor. May isa pa ang motor na ginagamit. Yan, sinililingon ko. Tiningnan ko kung nakakabit pa kasi baka lumuwag. So, ang ginawa ko, since na mas madali itong tanggalin compare dun sa isa, at yung pampihit nito ay metal siya na mahaba. At nung chinek ko, medyo bumaba na siya. Kaya chinek ko muna, sinigurado ko at hinigpitan ko na rin. At yan ay, ewan ko kung bakit naka-steady ang ganyan. At siguro hindi ko na-adjust. Tingnan ko lang yung side. At kung anong itsura, pati yung sa likuran ko, in-adjust ko na rin. Yan, ayan ang itsura. Pag tumatakbo, kunyari, may camera ka sa likod. O, kita nyo yan, stick na yon, yun yung camera ko, di ba? Kaya habang umaandar ako, tinitingnan ko yung shadow ko doon sa bandang kanan. Kung diretso pa ba yung aking camera. Yan, nag-enjoy lang ako niyan. Ang lamig niyan actually. Medyo malamig na yung, kahit may araw, malamig yung simoy ng hangin. Ayan, medyo mahaba-haba yung December season na cold dito sa Thailand. Yan ay Seritay Road yan. So, binabagtas ko yan papunta na sa bahay. Ngayon, yung diretso na yan, papunta yan doon sa bahay ng friend ko. At pag kumaliwa ka dito, yan, kakaliwa ko dyan. Dito sa kaliwang ito, meron dyan, ayan ay motorway na actually. Yan ay papunta na doon sa Ramkhamhaeng Road. Ngayon, pag umakyat ka dyan sa yan, dapat bababa ka lang din doon sa kabila. Hindi ka pa pwedeng dumiretso. Although it's a motorway, not allowed ang mga motorbikes. Allowed lang ang motorbikes dito lang sa part na ito. Yan, itong dinadaanan kong yan, dyan lang ang mga motorbikes. Kasi doon sa bandang kanan na yun, mga 4 wheels na dyan. Hindi dito pwede ang mga motorcycle sa highway, sa motorway. Kahit pa 1,000cc ang inyong motor, yan talaga ay hindi allowed dito sa Thailand. For some reasons, maaaring isa dyan ay yung aksidente. Dahil napakaganda ng daanan. Delikado. Sa Philippines, 400cc ay allowed na sa expressway. Pero dito sa Thailand, kahit ilang cc pa yan, kahit 2,000cc pa yan, hindi allowed sa motorway na dumaan ang mga motor. So, dito, kaya lumiko lang din ako. Pwede dito ang mga motor. Pero doon sa bandang kanan na yun, kung nakikita nyo yung kanan na yun doon, ay hindi na pwede pumasok ang mga motor. Kaya ito, tinitingnan ko pa rin. At natapat yan na yung shadow ay hindi ko na makita. Yan, pag hit ko ng gano'n, nasa likod ko na talaga yung shadow. Kaya kinabahan ako, baka saan na yung aking camera. Yan. At mabuti naman at nakatayo pa rin. So, yan guys, tingnan nyo kung anong result ng 360 na camera. Ay medyo shaky siya. Ayan, kikita nyo, medyo shaky. Pero still, if you look a little bit farther, yung paligid, hindi naman siya shaky yung kalsada. Hindi, yung motor, no? Nagsishake-shake siya. Makikita niyo naman. At dyan, so, iyan ay papunta na doon sa Ramcaming Road. Ngayon, pagliko ko dyan sa bandang unahan, alam niyo ba guys kung ano nakita ko dyan? After, ano to, ng New Year Diba? After New Year. Pagliko ko dyan, before New Year pala ito, may New Year. So, New Year, may New Year Eve na yan. Umaga pa ng 31, biglang marami palang pulis dito. Dire-diretso lang ako, siyempre. Medyo kabado, baka sitayin ako. Pero wala naman violation, ba? Wala naman akong violation na ano. Kaya lang, minsan, ba? Yung baka mabaho yung hininga. Hindi. Yung minsan sinecheck talaga ng mga pulis. Pero since full gear naman ako, helmet naman ako, wala nga lang sa katawan. Pero basta may helmet lang, okay na yan. Hindi ka na dyan mapapaano. Ngayon, ito na ang bagong, nakita niyo yan, trend na yan. Maganda yan pag nabuksan na yan. Dahil mas maganda na ang magiging transportation dito sa Ramcaming pag nag-open na ito. Kaya marami na mga train, SkyTrain ang nag-open. Yung yellow lane, yung pink lane, at yung pink lane na yun, naalala ko dun sa Ram Intra area, dun sa dati kong school. Dito na, lapit na ako guys sa aming bahay. Kita nyo naman yan, liliko na tayo. Dito kami nakatira sa lugar na ito. Kung kayo'y pupunta rito, mamasyal, sabihan nyo lang ako at meron dito. Kung mahilig kayo mag-basketball, meron din ditong recreation center. Pwede sa mga kaibigan natin. Yan, nakikita nyo yan, yung anino ng aking camera. Sinubukan ko lang uli yung sa likod. At maya-maya ay titigil ako niyan kasi mag-i-explore naman ako kung saan ko ilalagay yung aking camera next time. Mag-i-install ako ng bracket para in case na gusto kong gamitin on that side, on this particular angle, mas madali kong mailalagay yung camera. Hinawakan ko actually, nung huminto na ako, naghanap ako ng area na gusto kong huminto. Nako, sabi ko, teka muna, hanapin ko muna ang magandang area ang hintuan ko para makapag-explore ako kung paano ang angle naman ito. Kaya lang guys, sa kasamaang palad, na-delete ko na yung video ko na yun. Palpak. Na-delete ko na pala yung video ko na yun na kinuha ako during that time after ng ride kong ito papasok sa aming village. So anyway, next time na lang uli at hopefully makagawa uli ako ng content. Salamat sa inyong suporta and God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe doon sa ating mga kaibigan. Thanks much and see you.